Good morning. It's October 1st and we've had about 4 days of consistent frost. The leaves are almost all gone from the trees and we can see our mountains again, which is very exciting. It's so beautiful. Well, I have dreams coming true this morning. I have wanted gravel on my driveway for a long time, and I'm so happy to get gravel on here before things thaw out in the spring. So Matt has started. We got one load in here. It's a beautiful fall day, but this morning we woke up and it was, I think, about 28 degrees. So our garden really took a hit last night, as well as our peas are completely cleaned off of their fences because last night we got a cow moose and a calf eating our peas.
Man, they mowed those things down.
Our peas are done, so we're all good. Valerie went and dug us a hill of potatoes, so I am making some potatoes. I haven't decided if I'm going to make salt potatoes or if I'm going to make mashed potatoes, but we'll get started at least. This morning I have garlic that my mom's friend from Michigan, his name is Gary Shepard, he sent me some garlic. So we're supposed to take the garlic and separate it and let it rest for like 2 days before you plant it. So that is what I'm going to be doing this morning, is separating all of this garlic. And that's it. I just have 3 more left to separate and it went pretty quick. Oh, I could probably watch the clock behind me and see how long it took me. But it's kind of enjoyable. So we got chicken and mashed potatoes for lunch. And the potatoes are from the garden. Getting to the end.
I'm not a very good finish grader, so I just have to go with what's there. I think it looks good though.
Yeah, I like it.
I hate to say it, but we could use about a rain or two now.
Yeah,
Wash
don't
it
say
clean.
that. Looks good.
I think we'll just take the dry weather.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
The white bucket and the red bucket.
We just dug this row of potatoes. We've got probably 2 buckets of red and 1 bucket of white. Got some really big white ones.
Know how to do it. Looks to me like you know.
Yeah. For thinking that I had no carrots.
We were ready to just throw the whole row away
Yeah.
and plant something else.
They
It
look
just
nice.
takes a long time to get them going. And they need to be thin. Planted too thick, they just get small. They just wind up small, I should say.
Those are nice size.
Really nice. They're thick here. There's a lot of carrot there, but they are just kind of small.
Mm-hmm. They're nice though.
It's like perfect mini eating size carrot.
Yeah.
You got a lot of carrots here, hon.
Yeah. Was not expecting that.
Now you're gonna have to take care of them all. Oh boy, here's a big one. Oh, it's just real fat at the top. Boy, that one there is plenty good size.
Wow. So here I am 4 days later, and we dug our potatoes this morning here in Wasilla, and now we are planting the garlic. So I have 50 bulbs here. I only have about half of it here. The other half is in Talkeetna. So we're going to cover it, and we want them to be an inch below the dirt. So we put a layer of composted straw on here, and now we're going to put a layer of leaves on top of it. Look at these little baby hoof prints. They were out here foraging out of the garden, so they took quite a bit of the red beet tops, and they ate all of the peas right down to the dirt, and they finished off my kale, and the frost took out the sunflowers. This morning we are going to harvest our red beets. Brr. Oh yeah. Pull up frozen dirt.
We probably should just dig up all the potatoes.
Yeah.
All right, we picked the red beets, and I took the tops. I pulled the tops off, so they're smaller now, more compact. So now we're gonna take them to Talkeetna. We're gonna can them out there, hopefully.
Sometimes you win, and you get Honeycrisp apples in Alaska for $1 a pound. So we will be dehydrating these. Nice. So we stopped at Three Bears, and we got a good deal on our jars. So it was a winning day. So we're packing up and gonna go out to Talkeetna. So we like to stop at the Tesoro here in Willow and get coffee, and the kids get a hot chocolate, and they wish I would buy them donuts, but I'm not gonna.
Oh, come on. Today we got cinnamon rolls. That's better.
But today we have cinnamon rolls in the truck, so we'll eat those.
Wait, don't be trapped in the truck.
We're gonna put a little porch in the back room where the steps comes down out of the house, and this is gonna keep the chipboard off of the dirt so that the chipboard don't rot.
And the solarium.
Staying here?
Yeah.
Somebody was hungry.
It was me. Oh, here. Did I really? No, I don't spend it.
It's light.
Lightweight.
Oh, this is a lot.
You might just have to make a couple trips. How much is this in weight?
Oil here.
Got it loaded down. Away he goes, and the rest of us are gonna walk. So we're getting started on a project here in the solarium. We're gonna kind of use the solarium this fall as
An Arctic entry. So we'll come in the house here. We can hang coats and maybe boots and go in this door right here. So we have to put some hooks on the wall to hang things up. If it needs drying out, we probably have to put it in by the wood stove. But most of the stuff can just hang here on the wall. So for now, we're going to put the fridge here, and in order to keep that well from freezing, this area is going to become part of the crawl space under the house. So I have to probably cut this pipe off and build a box here that the fridge can sit on. And then I think last winter it was down to 40 below and this well didn't freeze, but he had a bunch of foam on it. So this year, if it's part of the crawl space, that crawl space doesn't freeze. We can heat it if we have to, but the crawl space won't freeze. So the well is going to become part of the crawl space. And then everything out here is fine if it freezes. We won't put anything important out here. All the canned goods go under there in the crawl space, under the house. So anyhow, that's what I'm doing. Gonna fix this well up, then build a platform here, make a fridge box, bunch of stuff.
what you've gotten done.
I'm just trying to guess. There was plastic and then sand, and I think the plastic was holding moisture. I think if the dirt could breathe a little bit better, it would dry out under there.
Oh.
So we're gonna take the plastic out back to there, spread a little sand, and put the false floor at the right height. We'll just see how it goes. I like the idea of just getting rid of this plastic, and then I think the dirt will dry out underneath.
The ground underneath dry?
Well, no, it actually, when you seal it up like that,
Oh,
it pulls
yeah.
moisture up out of
And
the
then
ground.
it can't get out.
Yeah.
I see.
It pulls moisture. Like if you go in a dry field, and you pick up a big old rock, underneath that rock, there will just be moisture. Moisture pulls up against that because the good dirt can't breathe right
So
there.
that's why there's worms.
Yeah, there's worms under a rock.
We're putting those size 11.5 boots to good use. So we have little packers packing it down. And Valerie's eating our 99 cents a pound Honeycrisp apple. How is it, Val?
Amazing.
Good.
Divine.
You have your flint and steel out here, Kate?
No, why? Oh, do you want me to get a
I was kidding. I was being funny, but yeah, I need a lighter.
lighter?
Yeah.
Isn't it if you feed the ravens, they give you stuff?
Yeah, to be your friend.
That would be so fun.
Getting it done.
right?
I like it.
I still haven't figured out how to keep the dirt
Oh yeah.
off our feet. May have to buy some of those stepping stones pavers and just lay them all in here solid until it's a nice floor. Not sure what to do. You can
Well,
do that.
this looks good so far.
Yeah, at least that area you can sweep off with a broom.
Yeah. Very nice.
Okay, Clayton, hand me the hose as it comes.
So Matt shortened the pipe going into the ground. And now he's going back down to the well.
Long ways in there, isn't it?
There.
Okay, that's it. So, I'm going to pull it up that far. Put a elbow in there so we can go into the house. So hold on to that.
Wait, you're cutting it?
And put an elbow on this and go right straight into the house with it. Okay, I don't want to lose that thing down in the hole. Can you put your hand down here?
Oh, down here?
Yeah, make sure you got your hand there. There you go. You can pull this up. Just want you to make sure that I don't lose that.
You gonna squeeze my hand with that?
Yeah. Should I do that?
Please don't.
Come on. You're a big boy. You can handle it.
I got that in my hands.
I gotta figure out how to use these PAX tools. Always seem a little uncomfortable to me.
It's an awkward tool.
Yeah, it is.
It's a little bit up high.
You can't quite get two hands on it and move it at the same time.
It's a little bit there. That's perfect.
No, you gotta move down 1/8 of an inch is what you're supposed to be.
Right there.
I think that's good. Good enough. Good.
Good.
You gotta figure
Is
out
that gonna
how
fall
much.
down?
Oh yeah, it'll still fall in the hole.
It will?
Don't let go. I gotta figure out how much hose I need to get over here where I'd like to be. That's actually plenty of hose. I'll just cut it off right there. Put that on there. Now at this point it won't fall in the pipe anymore. Okay.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, it's about 1/8. That's a quarter
pretty,
almost.
Pretty exact.
That's not touching the bottom.
It shouldn't. You want it
Oh.
off the bottom just a little bit so it can't
Suck the
suck
ground.
the dirt out of there, or can't suck the bottom and suck tight. So start the well. Let's see if it primes itself. It's gonna maybe struggle for a while. Just start the well and turn the sink on. Time to prepare the garden for next year. So Clayton's got some horse compost in the trailer, and we're spreading it on this row, and actually we're going to till this row up right now. Well, sometime this weekend we'll till this row up and put the garlic in there, cover it up with some, I don't know, birch leaves or some kind of fodder to help protect it through the winter. So that'll be the row of garlic, and then if we have any leftover, I guess we'll put it on the old broccoli row, and next year it'll be all yummy. There's a close-up. We got worms wiggling all over in this stuff, so I think if we leave it set for a day or two, them worms will work their way down into the soil, and then we'll till it up.
Good. So we have our new mudroom over here, I guess. In Alaska, they call it an Arctic entrance. All set up here. And so we wanted to be able to keep it a little cleaner, so we're just going to put these insulated cement blocks all along here evenly so that hopefully it'll keep it a little bit cleaner. So that's what we're doing right now, is getting rid of a little more dirt and laying them out.
Oh no, really love that quite a bit of dirt out of this so that we can let it from that rock pretty low so we can put another thing here and it'll be like level.
Well, this will work.
Oh,
How many are you just gonna use
Not
that
gonna
one so you
perfect.
can like, how is this gonna
We're gonna lay this one here, and then we'll space 2 more in here, and then these ones here are gonna sit on right touching each other. The middle sidewalks is. Got it all done. A nice little sidewalk. So hopefully that'll keep things a little cleaner.
babies. For a second, I thought it was the mama.
They're getting big. We have a little escape hen. It's one of the little babies. See how close I can get to her without her stopping. Her little scratch fur. So cute to see them. So neat how they know what to do. We are going to harvest our potatoes now. We got done working in the solarium, and now we're going to harvest these potatoes. These are the potatoes that Kate harvested last week and canned. She got 41 quarts out of this little garden here that we planted July 4th. We're expecting better things out of this garden though. Here we go. Clayton and Kate are getting rid of the greens.
Whoa!
Oh, a white one. It's a mixture of red and whites. It's just our leftover potatoes from last year, and I didn't do a very good job separating it. I just planted them. And Val's starting to collect them. Wow, nice, Val.
Light up the feather.
Gotta go closer. There we are. That's just 2 rows. So, Clayton, what are you up to this morning?
Cutting some carving logs. I cut them earlier and then just laid them down, and then I didn't get them till now.
Okay. Nice. So it's beetle kill spruce.
Yeah.
And what will you make?
This one, the big ones might be bears,
Uh-huh.
and then mainly owls and some trees.
Okay. And where will you, do you have a place that you want to do your carvings, or
Yeah, I found a place over there somewhere.
in the woods? Okay. Nice. Well, I guess I'll have to video you doing that.
Swan's going on land.
Oh, yeah. We had a pretty swan this morning. Oh, it just tucked away into the woods. And we have an eagle watching over all of us, I guess. Hopefully not on chicken patrol. Well, we are at October 7th, and the temperature this morning was 23 degrees. We're in Talkeetna. We are going to harvest this last row of the potatoes that we had planted the beginning of June, and then more than likely go over and harvest the potatoes that we planted the 4th of July as well. And we're going to can them because those are really little potatoes and they're not quite worth storing. It's noon, and we've been waiting for it to get above 32 degrees. So we're going to get started. Wow, that is nice soil.
Chicken's finally realizing that eagle's here.
That's why she's balking?
I'm guessing. She's warning everyone.
We did this much of the garden, and now we have to pick all those potatoes. It's a lot. Like a lot, if you didn't realize.
Yay! So we have 1.5 row left, and I got Matt out here helping me this morning. Lucky me.
Yeah,
It's hard work digging
gonna cost
potatoes
you.
after a while.
it's hard work bending over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're having fun. I mean, I am anyways. So we have 70 garlic bulbs here in Talkeetna that we just planted. We laid down a little bit of chicken litter. So we're gonna push them into the ground and cover them up. And then we're gonna cover them up with some leaves that Valerie amazingly gathered for me. Clayton's gathering up leaves. And the chickens are scratching up the garden.
All you gotta do is throw a little manure in the garden and they'll fill it, huh?
Yeah.
I doubt they'll like these leaves. Unless they find the garlic bulb there.
I don't think they really like garlic. There it is, all tucked in. I'm really happy about it. It looks so good. We put chicken wire over the top just to keep the chickens out. And it'll keep the leaves there and keep it all nice and toasty warm. So that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching.